What's up, everybody? Y'all come on in. What's up, Shaw? Come on in, come on in. Yeah, come on in, come on in. Yeah, come on in. We'll get started. What's up, Miss Me? Come on in and we'll get started in a minute. We're gonna go in on this. We're gonna go in on this. We'll give him another minute, y'all, and we'll get started. How about that? You know, people at work. There we go. Yeah, we gonna talk about this Assassin's Creed. John Wick and Gemini Man. The two most popular assassin movies of the year. Alright, let's begin. They'll come in when they come in. Now, like I said, John Wick and Gemini Man are probably two of the most popular movies that came out this year as far as the assassin class. You see what I'm saying? Like you had one more. I think it was Mission Impossible. You know. But that series been around, so that shit been around since the 90s, so that's why that's so popular. But John Wick and fucking Gemini Man pretty much just got here, and they still was really, really popular. So, what's so special about these two? The relationship between these two. Well, I decoded Gemini Man not too long ago, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a little John Wick here. We're gonna start off with John first. John Wick started off in his first movie. He had already opted out of the program. You see what I'm saying? He was a former Astral assassin, right? But he opted out of the program to go, live happily ever after with his wife. She dies of a sickness, and some dudes break it. She left him one other gift, which was a dog, and some dudes break into his house and kill his dog and steal his car. So they put him. They made him snap, right? So he used them Astral assassin skills that he acquired and murked them niggas in the first movie, right? Well, that caught the attention of the high table, members of the high table in the second movie. In the second movie, they came for his ass, and they brought his ass right back to the program. They said if you had just chilled out, and we wouldn't have bothered you. But since you back in the game, I done came to see you. And he was like, nah, that was personal. I wasn't doing business. Them niggas took something from me. You see what I'm saying? They took my car, which was his macabre, and they killed my dog, which was the last love energy he had that reminded him of his wife. You see what I'm saying? So he went and got them for that. He went and got them for that. Now, in the second movie is where it really started getting good. What's up, Ebony? The second movie is where it really started getting good. Motherfuckers really showed, they really showed you what it was in this movie. What went down? When these high table niggas came to see him, they had what you like to call a blood marker. Pay attention. Once again, I told y'all the power is in the blood. That's been the subject of multiple of my conversations lately, right? They gave him a blood marker. A blood marker in this movie is a signed contract that you would do any job in exchange for a huge favor, right? Right? So what's up, Ken? So what goes down here? What goes down here? He denied him. Of course, he was like, "Nah, don't do this. I don't want to come back into the Astral assassin program," right? So what they do? He denied them. So this motherfucker blew up his house. You see what I'm saying? So what he had to do? He had to go back into his subconscious mind, which was his basement, and dig up his fucking past, which was his Astral assassin skills, fucking his teachings, his connections, his weapons, which was his lightsabers and fucking all other type of shit he had in there. And he had to pretty much go to war with this nigga, right? He had to pretty much go to war. But before he went to war with him, he actually did the job. But the dude ended up betraying him by trying to kill him or take him out. You see what I'm saying? Because he wanted him to kill his sister because he wanted that seat on the high table. So when he took him out, he sent his goons after him, and that's when he really became a fucking fool. Cause he murked everybody in that movie. Shit, he really did. Hell, he started fucking niggas up in that shit. He started fucking niggas up, and once again now he back into this Astral war. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he was done with that shit. He was out of the program. He was free. But this is what scares the cabal, the elites, when you are an Astral assassin. This is what scares the shit out of them. They are scared that once you opt out of the program, you gain consciousness. You gain a conscience. You see what I'm saying? They always say that. You come back to your soul self, which is what he did, because he was in love, and love can bring you back to your soul self. Gemini Man Will Smith did the same thing. he opted out of the program, and he started to come back to his soul self, and he gained consciousness again. You see what I'm saying? This is what they feel when they let them astral assassins go. You see what I'm saying? They upgrade to soul assassins. Assassins who are conscious of what they are and what they can do and what they're capable of. And so they are no longer the difference between an astral assassin. What is an astral assassin? An astral assassin is a being with who was born into, you born with the assassin blood. You was born into the Assassin's Creed, and they caught you and found out that you was born to Assassin's Creed on the astral plane, and they trained you to be their astral assassin. Although you're not conscious of it on the physical plane because you're not aware. You see what I'm saying? So you pretty much a specter going around the astral plane, assassinating motherfuckers, and it just don't have to be on Earth. They don't have to be connected to Earth. They can be anywhere in existence. And when you kill them on the astral plane, they actually wake up dead in the physical world. You see what I'm saying? That's what an astral assassin is. You see what I'm saying? Just like Freddy Krueger shows you die in his dream. He's a dream assassin. Same shit. You die in his dream, you die in the real world. Well, same shit, same concept. They kill you in the astral plane. They kill your spirit in the astral plane. You die in the real world because your spirit don't return to it. You see what I'm saying? So what's up, little light? So that's what this is about. So what goes down here? What goes down? So you pretty much a specter. You pretty much going in doing fucking the bidding of the cabal. You see what I'm saying? Now, a soul assassin is one who become conscious of them being a soul assassin. You see what I'm saying? They start to listen to their soul. They're working for their soul instead of somebody outside of them. They working for their soul selves now. Now the difference between the astral assassin and the soul assassin, the astral assassin is working for the enemy, but it's hurting his soul. But the soul assassin is working for his soul, but it's hurting the enemy. That's what they're afraid of. You learning to use your assassin skill to work for and with your soul to fuck they shit up. You see what I'm saying? So that's the problem they got with these astral assassins retiring and chilling out for a while. So John Wick, Gemini man, no different. John Wick, shit, it gets worse. You know, he had a Latin phrase on his back. It's like, shit, I forget what the Latin phrase is, but I know in English it means fortune favors the brave and the bold. I do remember that much. Fortune favors the brave and bold, which connects him to the Roman goddess Fortuna. You see what I'm saying? Which is the goddess of wealth and abundance. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You see what I'm saying? So, what happens here? What goes down? He realized that these motherfuckers is really after me. He's starting to see what the high table all about. You see what I'm saying? Because they come after this motherfucker in 2, right? So we carry over to 3, and in 3, pandemonium, which I think pandemonium is Latin for holy war or some kind of war, the art of war, some shit like that. I forget the complete phrase, but it's something with war in it. I know that's what pandemonium mean. It mean the art of war or going to war, or holy war, some shit like that. So he going to pandemonium here. He fighting all these astral assassins. You ain't never seen astral assassins like that, and they show you that these motherfuckers everywhere, observing, watching you, waiting to fuck you up, waiting to take you out. You see what I'm saying? Waiting to kill you. You see. they own businesses. They own businesses. They own fucking. They sitting around in the park. They at the subway stations. Hell, they at the airports. They at the train stations. They were just walking around until they get a message on their phone from the elites. Now they show you currency or money in the movies, but you know an astral assassin don't deal in financial currency. He deals in astral currency, which astral currency is mental energy that you can use to purchase shit on the astral plane. Mental currency. You see what I'm saying? That you can use to purchase new shit, new weapons and shit on the astral plane. Like, yeah, they have a market on the astral plane as well. That's how deep this shit is. And they go buy new guns and all that shit. They give you these gold coins. The gold coins, just represent gold currency or the God currency, the God energy. So they trade in God energy, mind energy on the astral plane, mind and emotions and feelings. That's what everybody deal in: feelings, emotions, mental currency. You see what I'm saying? So these astral assassins go out and do the bidding of the cabal. They always receive a message, sort of like what happens in fucking Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith, Order 66. They receive a message like that on their phone, and Order 66 is is in the form of a contract to murk a nigga. You see what I'm saying? Somewhere on the astral plane. The astral plane it's not limited to Earth. It's all over fucking the multiverse. You see what I'm saying? It spans all throughout the multiverse. So you may be somewhere in fucking Orion somewhere murking niggas. Fucking Procyon murking niggas. You may be in goddamn Taurus murking niggas. You see what I'm saying? It don't really matter. Shit, you an astral assassin. You go where you told to go. You're a mindless killer for the most part. You're a specter. You taking motherfuckers out. So that's what's going on. So John Wick opted out of this program, and in 3, he killed the motherfucker. He killed the nigga who hired him to do the shit in the first place. And guess what? He killed him on continental soil. Now he used the word continental. Why do they use the word continental? A continent. So it's a region. So you see, it's an estate. It's an astral estate that's protected by the Astral Council. You see what I'm saying? The 13 high council in the astral form. So this shit is deep. So they got you going to these places when you sleep and doing shit until you wake up and realize who the fuck you are and what the fuck you doing. See what I'm saying? So it's real. And you go, and when he woke up and he started helping motherfuckers, he tried to opt back into the system completely, and it cost that nigga a finger to come back. Cost him an astral finger to come back. You see what I'm saying? To come back into this shit. And when he came back, they still betrayed his ass at the end of the day. They still betrayed his ass. And you notice an astral war because nobody seen what the fuck was going on. Nobody seen what was going on, but these motherfuckers fighting on the streets, in businesses, in warehouses, and nobody see them. Okay, that's what Miss Lucy Living TV was trying to show y'all when she did her lecture, her decode on that shit. Like, nah, them niggas don't even see them because they in the astral plane. They astral assassins. Now, Gemini Man, they do see him, but he's already opted out of the program. He back in the physical. You see what I'm saying? But he was once an astral assassin, and eventually he had to go back into the astral shit to get shit done. Cause you see in Gemini Man, motherfuckers goddamn, they go to a town, that bitch empty. You see what I'm saying? That motherfucker empty. Where the people at in this movie? You see what I'm saying? Where everybody at? They gone. Cause they on the astral plane fight. Shit, ain't no people here on the astral plane. Yeah, they been evacuated or whatever, or they don't even know what's happening. You see what I'm saying? Cause they sleep or gone. So that's how real this shit is. And when he went back to that motherfucker to murk the general, and save himself, his younger self, from that shit, he had to let you know, like, nah, don't be no fucking astral assassin. Be a soul assassin. Cause they just gonna have you being a mindless killer, like they had John Wick. And cause John Wick tried to go back, and at the end of the day, they still betrayed him, even when he tried to go back. It cost him a finger and everything. And then goddamn now he in the nether realms of the fucking astral plane with goddamn Lawrence Fishburne, Morpheus. He's sitting on his throne in the nether realm in the underworld, goddamn, and they plotting against the fucking high table now. And they said shit don't happen on the high table. Shit happened under the table. That's what really get down. So he was like, "Are you mad yet?" Just like he asked him in fucking he asked him something, but it was a playback to the Matrix. You see what I'm saying? So now he see the error of his ways in John Wick, and now he ready to go to war with the fucking High Council. You see what I'm saying? The Cabal. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. So this is what we talking about here. Same thing in Gemini, man. He saved his homie. He saved himself from these motherfuckers. Cause his astral self was going to war with these niggas because they regenerated his astral self without his permission. Cause he himself had already opted out of the program, but they tricked his astral self into staying there killing for him. You see what I'm saying? So he had to convince his astral self, nah, don't be an astral assassin, be a soul assassin. Ain't nothing wrong with being an assassin, you know. That's the Jedi Sentinel, espionage, infiltration, all that. But do it for the Force. Do it for the source. You see what I'm saying? Do it for the creator. Don't do it for these motherfuckers. Don't do it for these physical, archonic beings, these vampires. You see what I'm saying? Y'all the boy from there. Don't do it for their ass. Do it for the source, the creator. Be a soul assassin. So that's what these movies are about. You see what I'm saying? That's what make this shit real. This shit's real here. So be a soul assassin, people, pure-hearted assassin. Hell, don't fucking be part of that shit. And like I said, you born as an assassin. Like my boy said in Assassin's Creed. You can't kill the creed, Kevin. The creed is in your blood. And most importantly, the creed is eternal. So you got it. You just got it. It ain't you got nothing to do with that shit. Your soul said you needed that skill set in this life, so you have it in this life. So it's in your best interest to study up on it. Dr. Ha Long's Codes of Assassins. A lot of his book is good. Mind Assassin, another book of his that's real good. Mind Fist. He also made another book called Knights of Darkness, which is really good. Get your education. One of the most powerful movies that came out with that besides Assassin's Creed is Hitman Agent 47, the second Hitman movie, not the first one. The second Hitman movie dropped signs. They told you what it was to be a true and living assassin, to walk your own path and do what needs to be done. You see what I'm saying? So that's real good as well. So them the two probably baddest assassin movies that I've seen, in recent years anyway. I'm trying to think any oldest. Ninja Assassin, another one, real good. Shit, they killed this girl in that movie and he flipped the fuck out. he flipped the fuck out in that movie. Shit, he went and murked some niggas. Shit, he killed this whole clan because they brought it back up to his face because they felt like that was weakness. You see what I'm saying? So he flipped out and he turned on them motherfuckers quick. So yeah, that's another good one too. But yeah, be a soul assassin, people. The creed. Because at the end of the day, your soul is all that matters. Your immortal consciousness. That's what soul is, immortal consciousness. So with that being said, y'all have any questions? Wrap it up there. Any questions? Kenna Roy is the old blood type, original blood in the universe. Hard to say. This is actual blood types y'all don't even know about. So, shit, I heard they got H blood types and all that other shit. So, O is just one of many ancient blood types. There's many ancient blood types. Yeah. When you dealing with the blood, you dealing with something way more advanced than what these motherfuckers is telling you. So, that's my take on that. Any other question? Alright. I don't have no other questions. Marvin Jones. Y'all put the word out. Share this with your friends. Let them know what it is. And I'm out. Peace.